want to know about the town of Needham, Massachusetts, located right outside Boston in the Metro West area. In this next video, I'm going to talk about the population, the shopping, the location to business and industry, outdoor activities, and even high-end senior living. So join me right now. Needham is bordered by West Roxbury, Dedham, Westwood, a little bit of Needham, Wellesley, and Newton. Its population is about 30,000. And to compare, Dedham, Mass. is about 25,000 and Wellesley is 28,000 people. And the town of Dover is only 6,000 people. So that is considered pretty rural compared to these towns. One thing I love about Needham, shopping and restaurants. They have a great selection of both. Shopping in the downtown area is a little square, and there are your basic banks and restaurants, but there's also a fabulous hardware store called Harvey's that is known for miles around. They carry just about everything. As far as shopping, there are little boutique-y kind of gift shops. There's also a cannabis medication shop and shoe store. Lots of great restaurants, cleaners, the usual, but it's a great place to go on a Saturday and do your errands. Needham's restaurants have everything from Japanese, Italian, Korean, Turkish, Vietnamese, and comfort food. And don't forget the pubs. There's lots of coffee shops, so you have a variety of choices, and there's also a great little wine shop right on the square. When I think of Needham, I think of a classic American dream kind of town. There are very good schools. The high school is large, classic architecture, and there's even a football team. So every year the big deal for the whole town is to watch the football team play the town of Wellesley right next door. It's a big event, and it kind of feels like a small town that way, but you're right in the thick of things because Boston's right next door. Needham has a great Chamber of Commerce. It's called the Newton-Needham Chamber of Commerce. It's got lots of members. It's very active. They are always offering multiple events so you can network and find people to collaborate with. And Needham is divided by Route 128/95. All the residential area seems to be on the west side, and on the east side, where it begins to join with areas of Newton, is lined with businesses, and not just TJ Maxx and Waterworks. It is also home to companies such as TripAdvisor. And there are many companies located in this area, and recently there was a huge renovation of the highway with on-ramps and off-ramps, and it's becoming quite the center for businesses to locate their headquarters. A little fact of someone famous from Needham, Aly Raisman was an Olympic gymnast, and she won gold, silver, and bronze medals in gymnastics. And if you're concerned about your parents and their aging in place, there is right on the edge of Needham and right in the shadow of Channel WCVB Channel 5 in Boston. It's actually in Needham Heights, and this senior community is beautiful. It's called One Wingate. It is a lease. It has a beautiful pool, lovely new residents, dining room programs, everything you can think of. and it's a month-to-month lease. And if you need your parents to live nearby, well, this is a great location. Needham also has its own golf course. It has everything. If you like the outdoors, Cutler Park. It has the Charles River running through it. You can rent kayaks. You can go for hikes, walk your dog. It's a great outdoorsy area. So last but not least, an overview of the homes in Needham. Needham was incorporated in the early 1600s. So there are some old homes. There are beautiful old Victorians lining streets and neighborhoods where Great Plain Ave is, which is lovely. You'll get a front yard, a backyard, big beautiful homes, and they're well taken care of. There's lots of Cape homes that in the last 20 years have been torn down, and large homes have been built on that plot. The neighborhood calls them McMansions, and they're very large homes built on lots that aren't that large. So most of these homes still manage to have a front and backyard, and though some old neighborhoods weren't too happy about it, it has actually brought in a lot of tax money to the town of Needham to benefit the entire community. So as far as buying property in Needham, you probably could find a home in the 800s, 800, 900,000, maybe even $1 million, but the median average price is $1.2 million. You can find beautiful brand new homes for 1.6 and actually a few even higher, but if your pocketbook can handle 1.2 million, you'll find an absolutely beautiful home in Needham, and it's a super place to live. I have to say, it's convenient to everything. In 5 or 10 minutes, you're on a major highway, which will take you to Cape Cod to vacation. It'll take you to the North Shore to vacation. It will take you to New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Very easy access. And if you are into a big commute, it will be easy to hop on Route 95, 128 north or south, and only 1 or 2 stops away from the Mass Pike, which goes east and west. So we're talking very convenient location. I hope you enjoyed this video, and look up here for my next video on Boston and the Burbs. And thank you so much for watching.